Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is CodKings bringing you a new series where I do mod spotlights of Minecraft, and today we are doing the More Explosives mod. And right there you can see that's more of a pressure plate, or it's like a pressure plate but with TNT on it, so it's a mine, and it is detonated by a player stepping on it. Now they do have these where that if you step on your own it doesn't explode, but these are just the regular ones where anybody can step on it and they'll explode, including yourself. And here in a second I will be trying out the C4, and if you want to download this, there will be a link in the description. See how I'm putting all the detonation cords around it? You don't have to do that, you only need one, but I didn't really know that at the time. But you'll see here I'll detonate it, and we'll go and explore and see the damage here. And you see that does decent damage. I mean, it's got a pretty large radius, so it's pretty useful if you're going for a short or contained explosive. Now these are the timed bombs. Now you can set the time on these, I just chose not to. I just wanted to see the explosions. And they do a tad more than the C4, exploding a little deeper and wider. And I actually see this ravine here, and I go down into it. And now we will be trying out the bundled C4, and I'm not really sure how this works, but I think it multiplies. Like when I blew it up, I wasn't sure what happened. I think when you detonate it, it multiplies. See, like it's split up there, and multiple bombs come out of it, and then they explode, and it does quite a good amount of damage, especially if you're in an open area. It expands a lot. You can get a lot of, see, it shot all the way over here. And this is my second favorite. Like, I really like this one just because it's pretty sick and you can burn down forest. It's the lava bomb, and you just set it down like all the other ones, and put your cords. Now you don't need all these cords, I just didn't know that at the time, so you'll see in a second what it does. So that blows up and it infests the area with lava, and it pretty much, if you do it in a forest, it'll burn down all the trees. But if you put a lot of those down, you can get a huge pool of lava randomly. And the most powerful bomb, the nuke, is right here. It's in my hand. It's green. You know, you'll see what happens because it has a huge blast radius. Pretty ridiculous. So I put it in the ground, and I put the detonating thing next to it, detonation cord, and back up. I'm not really sure how much power this thing's gonna pack, but I just stand behind the tree and I detonate it, and there you have it, a humongous hole in the ground. You'll see it'll go down, and it's fairly large. It's almost a perfect square, but yeah, I mean, once you have a bunch in there, it's not gonna be a perfect square. It's just gonna be a huge crater, and you'll see in a second what it'll look like if you put it more in. I mean, you could, I'm not sure how many you can put, but if you put probably like more than 20, your Minecraft is gonna crash or lag extremely bad. And I'm not gonna show you the grenades. I'm sorry. I just didn't feel that they were worth showing you guys. They're just grenades you throw, and smoke comes out of them, and the different colors have different color smoke. So like the red grenade has red smoke, etc. All the colors. So I just really didn't think that was as important as the bombs. So, and I didn't really need to do this, but I put all the detonation cords down here. I probably, yeah, you don't really need to do, you only needed one on top, and to make it look pretty, I wanted to put a piece of dirt here. And yep, and you'll see in a second how deep that goes. I learned that if you spread them out more, you'll get a huge blast hole, or whatever you want to, crater, or whatever you want to call it. So that wasn't the best idea, putting them straight down in a hole, because it just looks like the other one except it's deeper. But I've tried it with multiple ones, like at least 20, and it put a huge crater in the ground, and they were spread out. And change my render distance here, and you'll see the damage coming up. And it has a huge blast, like random things will just disappear, like not the whole thing. The trees are all screwed up. So it's a square still because I went straight down, but obviously it's much deeper than the other one, and it's done a lot more damage, all that good stuff. It looks sort of awkward because like there's random pieces scattered everywhere, but I guess that's what it does. I mean, yeah, pretty much. And oh yeah, I forgot about this. So I was just playing around here with the the bombs and stuff, and I'm putting the dirt out for random reasons, I guess. You'll see what happens in a second. So I'm gonna put all the dirt out, and I think I fill it in. Yeah, I fill it in. And I'm speeding it up here just because you don't really need to see me do this. But I figured this out when I stepped on the pressure plate. I don't want to call it a pressure plate, but I'll just call it a mine. It's really called a mine, but like it looks like a pressure plate, so that's what I want to call it. So I fill all of this up with not pressure plates, mines. I'll call them mines. And I'm trying to speed this up here. It's going really slow. Sorry you have to see me do this. It's still going. And I put them all. I don't think you actually need this much, but I put that much. And remember, if you guys like this, there will be a link in the description to the forums where you can download it. And if you don't know how to download, I'm sorry, you can just ask for a tutorial. So what you're going to do is just fly up a decent height, and you're going to drop yourself onto it. Here in a second, you'll see that's what I'll do, and bang. Now, I have no idea where I am. I feel like I'm just floating in air, which is actually what I am doing. You'll see in a second what actually happened. And I've fallen, and I've gone that high. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you in the next mod spotlight.